So here we are again, another video for my motovlog. I figured that I might as well make one more video before the end of the year. And in all likelihood though, I won't be able to upload this video until well after the new year. Around a week or so after the new year, I typically upload my videos at the office. The internet there is faster. I mean, I have internet at home, but it's prepaid account, Globe prepaid, and I tried uploading a video using my internet at home, and man, the upload time is crazy long. I don't know if it's the location of my house or if Globe prepaid is not just conducive for uploading a video, but takes a long time to upload a video with my internet at home. So as I mentioned, I typically upload my videos at the office. The internet is faster there. I upload my videos during my break time. And since I'm currently on vacation and I won't be going to work until around the week after the new year, no likelihood I'll be uploading this video on my motovlog on my YouTube channel until well after the new year when I get back to work. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Two topics to talk about. First, I'm currently on my rs150, heading on over to my usual motorcycle shop, the usual bike shop that I go to have my rs150 serviced. It's in Sukat, just a couple of blocks from Parañaque City Hall. RM motorcycle shop, one of the motorcycle shops beside Ever Supermarket. Yeah, that's where I usually go to have my rs150 serviced. And this time around, I'm heading on over there to buy new tires for my rs150, both the front tire and the rear tire. I figured it's high time that I get my bike new tires. The old ones are getting rather worn out. I suppose I can still use them, but might as well have them changed, for the new year and all that. Plus, the rear tire is not just getting worn out, but it's been punctured several times already. I've had plug-ins. I don't know if that term is correct, if I'm using the correct term, but plug-ins or not inserts, but plug-ins to plug in the punctures. So there's been several plug-ins already seals on my rear tire. So it's high time I have that rear tire changed, and while I'm at it, might as well have the front tire changed as well. So new tires for my rs150, both front and rear. I'm thinking of getting Swallow tires. I mean, that's the typical tire that RM motorcycle shop carries. Swallow Samurai tires, both for the front tire and the rear tire. Now I know you might be saying, hey, it's Swallow tire. Are you sure you want Swallow tires on your bike? I've had good experience with Swallow tires, with the Swallow brand of motorcycle tires with my bikes, at least with my small bikes. I've had good experience with it, so why not? Yeah. hadn't Swallow Samurai tires hadn't failed me yet, so yeah. So can't wait, quite excited to have new tires for my daily commuter, my rs150. The other topic that I want to talk about is my plans to buy a new motorcycle. I've mentioned this before in previous videos. I have three motorcycles. I currently have three motorcycles and two relatively two small bikes, relatively small bikes. I have a Honda RS150 and a Kawasaki Z250 SL. I use these two bikes as my commuter bikes, and I have a big bike, a Z1000R, a Kawasaki Z1000R, and I'm currently thinking of getting another big motorcycle, this time a cruiser. I've narrowed my choices down to, as I had mentioned before, I've narrowed my choices down to either a Kawasaki Vulcan S or a Honda Rebel 500. Two close choices, although the Rebel 500 is somewhat ahead by my estimates, by my comparison, by 1 point. So just 1 point. I've done that in a previous video, so in terms of my comparison, just 1 point. So it's still a close race between the two bikes. It's any bike's race, so to speak. And I mentioned that I'll be deciding come the end of the year if I'll get either a Vulcan S or a Rebel 500, if I do get a bike at all this year. And while thinking about it, it's already the end of the year, so it's high time I made a decision on the matter. But thinking about it, I realized one thing, that all my three bikes, my current bikes, are to be registered either on January or on February. So if I do buy a new bike again around this time of the year, that new bike will more than likely have to be registered on either a January or a February again. So that's gonna be 4 bikes to be registered in a span of just a couple of months. So it's gonna be too much for bother, too much of a strain on my work schedule. So I decided that I won't be getting a bike after all, at least for now. I think I'll get a new bike sometime the middle of next year, maybe May or June. Spread the registration process or registration, the burden of registering my bikes, spread it a little bit. So yeah, so I won't be getting a new bike just yet, but definitely I'll be getting a new bike. And currently it's down to either the Vulcan S or the Rebel 500. I'll make my decision come May or June, which of the two bikes I'll be getting. Now I mentioned that the Rebel 500 is somewhat ahead by 1 point by my estimates. In all likelihood though, I just might end up going for the Vulcan S. I've had good experience with Kawasaki leisure bikes, Kawasaki leisure bikes Libis, Kawasaki leisure bikes Makati. I got my Z250 SL from Kawasaki leisure bikes Libis. I got my Z1000R from Makati, Kawasaki leisure bikes Makati. Either of the two branches, I've had good experience, but Kawasaki Leisure Bikes is the much closer one, so I just might end up going for a Vulcan S, getting it from Kawasaki Leisure Bikes, Makati. You know, good experience with the service, good experience with the Kawasaki bikes, so why not? Yeah. And since I'll be happy to get either of the two bikes, either a Vulcan S or a Rebel 500, Vulcan S is just as good in my opinion. So I just might end up going for Kawasaki Vulcan S after all. But again, as I mentioned, I'll make my decision come May or June. So I'm just making, you know, just estimates, not estimates, but just thinking out loud that the Vulcan S, I might just get a Vulcan S after all. Now I realized that not realized, but I just discovered, well, a couple of weeks ago at least, I just discovered that there's another Kawasaki Leisure Bikes near my house. Kawasaki Leisure Bikes Sukat. It's on the service road between Sukat and Alabang. I haven't been there yet. Maybe one of these days I'll pay the place a visit, and who knows, I just might get my bike there instead of Kawasaki Leisure Bikes Makati. But again, as I had mentioned, nothing is written on stone just yet. I'll make my final decision come the middle of next year. Yeah. So come May or June, definitely I'll be getting a new bike, and I'm quite excited. I mean, quite excited already at the prospect of getting a new bike. But now that I've extended the deadline, the self-imposed deadline at least, getting really excited about it. You know, just like a kid in a toy shop or a kid in a candy shop, you know, just the prospect of getting something new. It's just really exciting. Yeah. Well, that's it for now. That's it for this year. I'll be seeing you next time. See you in the new year, man.